Think of it like this. You've been trained your whole life like a dog in a binary obedience school. Sit or don't sit. Good or bad, win or lose, that's duality. It's like being told chess is just about black and white squares, when the real game is infinite moves ahead, in 3 dimensions, with pieces that you were never told existed. Now every time you've made a choice in life, you already access more than 2 options. You just weren't conscious of it. Ever walked into a kitchen craving food but didn't know what? That state of uncertainty is your unconscious searching multidimensional choice space. Ever argued with yourself in the shower, played both sides? That's you running parallel simulations. Not just yes-no. Ever flipped a coin only to feel disappointed at the result? That disappointment revealed you already knew the third choice that your heart wanted. You see, duality was the control mechanism. It's like supermarket aisles rigged with Coke or Pepsi, when the truth is, there's a whole forest outside where you could make your own damn tea. A child is handed a colouring book and told, use only the black crayon for outlines and the white crayon for space. He grows up believing art is monotone. One day he stumbles on a lost box of 64 colours. At first he panics, too many options, but soon the page becomes a rainbow. That's the shift from duality to multidimensionality. Your neurons, they don't fire in binary yes or no, they fire in probabilities, in waves of potential, until coherence collapses into one outcome. Time itself isn't linear, it's harmonic recursion. Matter isn't solid. It's thought collapsing triangles into geometry. Your DNA a tuning fork, everything about you already works multidimensionally. So why live like a 2-button robot when your biology, it's a fucking symphony? When you breathe, inhale expands, exhale contracts. Duality says it's either in or out. But the bigger picture, the rhythm between them, is where life actually is. Time itself emerges from that rhythm. Inhale alone is death, exhale alone is death. The dance between the two, that's life. Duality was never the truth. It was just the training wheels. You value freedom, right? But freedom without choice, it's just another leash. You value security, right? But security in duality is the security of a padded cell. You value truth, right? But truth isn't either or. It's the realization that the whole setup was a con. And when you realize that, you take your power back, not as rebellion, but as remembrance. Imagine a rat in a lab maze. He's been shocked enough times to believe only 2 paths exist, left pain or right food. He never questions the ceiling, but if he looked up, the whole damn maze has no roof. He could climb out any time. That's you. Duality is the maze. Multidimensionality is realizing the roof was never there. So why don't you do this? Fear of judgment, fear of standing out, fear of failure. But notice, you're already judged every day. You're already standing out every time you breathe differently. And failure. Failure is duality's word for feedback. Every mistake is just another harmonic echo. Confusion feels scary, but it's the brain's way of opening the file drawer. When categories blur, when the old boxes don't fit, your mind is vulnerable, in the good way. It's the cracked soil waiting for new seeds. That's why paradox, jokes, riddles, they all bend your brain just enough for something new to slip in. The patterns that trap you in duality. Should I quit this job or stay? As if those are the only 2 options. Do they love me or not? As if love is binary. Am I good enough or not? as if worth is a toggle switch. Each of these is a cage disguised as a question. The real question is, what other doors exist that I haven't noticed yet? If you stay stuck, you'll keep recycling the same problems, thinking a new job, new partner, or new identity will fix you. You'll wake up in 20 years realizing you've been playing tic-tac-toe while others, they're playing 4D chess. You'll be bitter, predictable, controllable. But if you break out, you'll start inventing choices no one told you existed. You'll stop asking either or and start living yes and. You'll feel like a magician, not because you found magic, but because you stop letting them blindfold you. You'll ripple like Da Vinci, like Tesla, like every polymath who refused the leash. And as you hear these words now, you can notice something. Every time you catch yourself saying right or wrong, your unconscious will whisper, that's the trap. And instantly, effortlessly, you'll see another option, a third, a fifth, 1,000. And the more you do this, the easier it becomes, until one day you wake up and realize you can't not see infinite options. It's who you are now. Act like the system taught you. Stay in duality and life will smack you around until you break. That's karma. You'll suffer because you keep choosing cages. But act as your true multidimensional self. Karma becomes coherence. The world responds differently. Opportunity is open. People respect you more because you respect yourself. A fisherman had 2 nets, one small, neat, catching only the obvious fish. The other tangled, chaotic, catching all kinds of strange creatures. At first, he cursed the tangled net. It was messy, confusing. Then a storm came, wiped out the obvious fish, and only the strange ones remained. The messy net fed his village. The small net rotted away. You're the tangled net, and the messiness you fear is the very thing that saves you. You were trained into duality. That was the leash. You're remembering multidimensionality. That's freedom. And from now on, your mind, your choices, your life, they're a spectrum, a symphony, a fucking kaleidoscope.